Hey YouTube! Welcome back! This time I'm bringing you a tutorial. This is how I paint hair with my Copic markers. And these colors that you see here, these four, they were the initial color scheme to the hair. I immediately thought that the yellow one was an odd man out, so I took it out. Yeah, away with you. And then on some back paper I tested the blending with my light color and my warm brown color, and I liked the result, so I decided to go with this. And then I start paint with the lightest color. I leave out some white areas that are going to be the main highlight areas, because you can't bring highlight areas back once you painted over them. And I often want to add more than I actually had, so I've just started to add more highlight that I'm probably gonna need because I can't bring it back, but I'm probably gonna use it. If not, you can just paint over it, no worries. So I'm going over the entire hair with this lightest color. You have to be a bit fast when you do this, because otherwise you're going to leave streaks or stripes, as someone calls them, on the paper, because markers are alcohol based and they dry out pretty quickly. But that's also like the main point of it, as you can see in just a minute, because right now I'm testing out my mid-tone marker. So these three are my new color scheme. I took out the darkest brown color that was there and took in like this one, a mid-tone for my gray or purple lilac. And I'm checking if the contrast between it and the light one is too much, and I think it was. So I'm deciding to go over the hair one more time with the same color that I started with. And this is where Copic markers really show what they're supposed to do, because once it's dried and you paint over it one more time, you get another color. I mean, it's the same color, but you get it in a more vibrant colors. And this is the whole point with Copic markers and the whole blending thing. So now I've gone over the hair twice, and now I'm just roughly going over it a third time just to add a bit more of the lilac color. And then I think I'll be ready to add the shadows or the midtones, the primary hair color. And with this one I'm starting in the roots, because the roots is the darkest part of the human hair. Then I make some nice fine lines with it, and I also make some big chunks, because I want this color to be my main hair color, and the brightest one I used first, I want that to be my highlight color. So right now I've painted the entire one side of the hair, and then I'm going over it again with my lightest color, because I want to blend the colors together. Also careful not to wipe out the highlights entirely, because I've already gone over some of them that I don't need. So now I'm just continuing with the midtones, and I'm starting in the roots here. And because I want to come back to the roots in a while, I am blending it immediately so it doesn't dry out. And then I'm moving down and doing some smaller chunks. And when I'm done going over those, I'm bringing back the lightest color and going over it one more time, being careful not to erase the highlights, just to blend the hair together. And now I'm to the part when I'm adding the brown. The brown is supposed to be the warmth or the glow to the hair, because right now I've been using two cool colors and I'm adding just one warm color, almost sketching it in, because I don't want it to take over the hair either. So I'm just leaving some random strokes here and there, and then I have my warmth in the hair. And you don't need to do this, but as a touch up in the end, I like to bring out my polychromos from Faber-Castell, this coloring pencil, and just go over some of the places where the line art was before, because I painted over some of it. And I love my line art, so I want to bring out some of it. So mainly in the dark areas I make a few strokes here and there, just to give the hair some texture again. If you do this in the light areas, you get a very contrasty color. And you can also, like here, use it in the roots to really bring out that that's the darkest place of the hair. When I'm done using this one, I bring out one final coloring pencil, also a polychromos from Faber-Castell. It's an icy blue one, and I'm just adding it around the highlights because I want the highlights to be cool looking, as opposed to warm. And then in the end, I'm doing like a silhouette with this one around the hair, almost like a glow to the hair, because then it looks like she's being lit from behind. And it doesn't show much in the video, but it really makes a difference in the final painting when you have it in your hand. I hope you can use this video for your art journey. This is just the way I paint hair, and the final result looks like this. So yeah, subscribe if you want to have more art videos, and remember that it's an art journey and that we're on it together. See you later.